Hi, hi everyone, Sebas here, welcome back in another video. So in today's video, I'm going to go over the second batch of the Monster Cell week. Now I'm recording this video before going to school, so yeah, just if I'm gonna be pretty quick at this, just just because of that. But today's video, there's actually just like 3 or 4 monsters that you want to get out of this shop, because it's just not that good. So um, let's start with the Blossom section. Now, out of the Blossom section, I honestly just recommend Serpentex. All the other monsters are like mid. They're not good at all, so you don't need that. However, Serpentex is one of the most powerful monsters in the game. Now, he's a pierce attacker that he has 3 tortures, he deals insane amount of damage, he has Abomination Hater, which means Cthulhu, you're gone, Raris, you're gone, like, obliterates every Abomination monster, like even, what's his name, like the Coral Tank, whatever is it called, he is gone, so he deals triple damage against Abominations, he is light, so yeah, another candidate for the light meta. And yeah, he also deals fire damage, he has access to poison, sunburn, and burning. And yeah, overall, he's an incredible monster. He can also apply skill mirror to itself, you can do stuff with that. So yeah, I recommend buying this monster for sure. Moving on, we have Uriel in the Doom section. So the Doom section has 2 viable options, which are Uriel and Raris. Uriel, I already have a rank 5. He's a support monster, which in my opinion is just so powerful. So there's no other monsters like Uriel, and I think we're never gonna get a monster like Uriel ever again. Or just if you're gonna get him, it's just gonna be similar, but nothing's going to be able to be compared at what he is now, because he's able to resurrect, he can remove positive effects, he can apply random torture, he can apply possession, repentance, he can apply rife regen, he can remove negative effects. Like, I could go on and on with this stuff. He has dodge area, he has a Statoscaster area, random torture, which makes him even more powerful. So yeah, he is such an insane monster, and I actually think that if you're a starter player and you don't have like Raris or Serpentex and everything, he's actually your main resource, but let's just wait. And last but not least, there's Raris. Raris is also a solid monster, however, if you're starting, still, I mean, he's still very powerful, but I recommend Uriel over him. Now, what Raris does? Well, Raris is a denier, first of all, but it's actually very powerful, both denying-wise and supportive-wise. Denying-wise, he is able to apply CDA and time stop. He has 2 different he has 2 skills that apply area time stop and 2 skills that apply area CDA. One of them, which removes plus effects to one enemy, applies nanovirus to all enemies and applies CDA. So yeah, that's a good skill. Then on the time stop, he also has a similar skill, which removes positives from one enemy, applies time stop to one enemy and then to all enemies, which bypasses dodge area, and it's very powerful. If there's a Statoscaster Megataunt monster on the enemy side, you can just do that and bypass the Megataunt, or if there's a dodge area monster, you can use the time stop skill and bypass the dodge area, unless it's Slumster, but that's another case. And if you're using this monster paired up with like Shadow Nia, you can actually get Raris for free. No, not for free. You can get Raris to using the Barbados talent, which is like applies death countdown to all enemies at the start of a battle. You can do that and cycle until the death countdown kills them, because you're definitely able to cycle forever with this monster for how good it is. With the nanovirus he applies, you can counter the recently time stop, and you can cycle the time stop however you want. You can reactivate cooldowns, and you can just, it's just so absurd how powerful this monster is. Now with that out of the way, there's no really other monsters. Maybe Sparkus. Sparkus is a tank. I don't have him, but I don't really care. He has Megataunt as a Statoscaster and Taunt as a trait. He can heal both to himself and to all allies. He can apply random protections and stuff. So he's actually pretty powerful, but if you really want a tank, go for Frapsy and stuff like that. So, and there's even gonna be future better tanks than this monster. So yeah, if you have 7 sins, you could argue buying this monster just so you can use 7 sins on him. which is just an insane talent. And honestly, I'd hate you for that because I hate Seven Sins, but it's fine. And yeah. Overall, you could buy Barbados Rex. If you don't have the demonic pact talent, which applies death countdown to all enemies at the start of every battle. So yeah, that's a solid talent as well. You might want to buy him for that if you already have all the monsters, but honestly, just you wait for the other monsters in the shop. And yeah, overall, there's nothing else that good. You can buy Dark Voltic, but you don't really need it since Voltic Redeem is out. So yeah. You can buy Sensei Panic and if you don't have anything Assault, but honestly, who uses Corrupted Monsters still? Maybe just Panda for Xiaolong, but other than that, there's nothing really. So yeah, this is all up for this era shop. So I recommend if you're starting out, go for either Uriel or Raris. Oh, I didn't talk about something about Raris. He actually has a skill that gives an extra turn to one ally, not to one ally, to one enemy, which can be used if your allies have anticipation to give an extra turn to all of your allies that have anticipation. So consider you're having like 2 monster anticipation on your team. You can basically use that on your advantage and give an extra turn to everyone. Especially if you have Galvanist, which applies anticipation to all allies, then that's just insane overall. So yeah. Overall, if you don't have any monster to deny, I think Raris is a good option. But honestly, I'd say put Uriel over Raris because Uriel is just better. As a starter, if you have him and you can rank him up, you actually will go to Legendary League without any trouble, honestly, just because of Uriel and how broken he is. And yeah, Serpentex is a solid Pierce attacker, so if you're an advanced player and you don't have Serpentex, just buy him. However, if you're starting out, honestly, any attacker could go, so I'd put Uriel over him. So yeah. With that said, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you this evening with another one. Bye.